but without that manufacturing license, they would be dead in the water.
While changes to regulations and licenses have given allowances to Okanagan Valley wineries facing extreme grape loss from this winter's cold snap, producers still want to see further red tape pulled back.
I think there's a little ways to go yet. It is a step in the right direction, but I have been hoping for a few more concessions to be announced at this stage.
The provincial government confirmed that for 2024, wineries are exempt from producing at least 4,500 liters of their own wine on site each year for those that have experienced crop failure.
We've all been saying we need to suspend the minimum production requirements because, again, this license is everything. Anybody that's in business, anybody that applies for a license knows how many hoops you have to jump through. So to be at risk of losing that license, not only is exhausting because you know you have to start from scratch, but again, to not be able to sell your inventory, that's the only revenue stream that a lot of these wineries are going to have for the next while.
They're saying, look, because there's no grapes this year, we're not going to force you to do that. So, I mean, that's welcome in that sense. But there's just so much more that needs to be answered.
Land-based wineries can also switch to a commercial winery license for the year in order to use out-of-province grapes to make their wine. But that means following a new set of rules.
In changing back, first of all, afterwards, it's a lot of red tape. There's much more reporting involved in commercial licenses. And we also aren't subject to markup exemptions through the LDB based on bringing in imported fruit. And then it's unclear as to what the process would be to convert back to land-based licenses at the end of the day.
The hope is to see other restrictions lifted to make it easier for wineries to be successful in the future.
The last thing any business person wants is to have their hands taped or their hands cuffed from being entrepreneurial, and being able to pivot is so important in business, especially in today's climate.
For Castanet News, I'm Casey Richardson.